Okay. Stream Elements bot is already here, and now so am I. Neural Cloud, the second part. I wanna get through all the tutorials and introductions and stuff so that they will eventually, finally, let me play in my spare time doing the dailies and stuff. So let's get through it. And that's a 10 pool. Okay, they are generous with that, aren't they? Okay. What do they do about that? I don't know. And another pop-up. I do have a cup of coffee, Persicaria. I, in fact, do. Okay. Got some points. Got the daily pack. Oasis gives me stuff to collect. Basic search commands, prefab units. I can upgrade the HQ. And I can upgrade the engineering bureau. Anything else to be upgraded? Not really. Oh. Oh, cool! Weather simulation. Could you grab me weather from... Can I get to, like... Where's Poland on the map? Here? I think Poland is around here. No, wait. Yeah, I would be somewhere around here then. And it's 16 o'clock right now. And it's December, so the 12th month. Okay, cool. I didn't think they would have a mechanic like that. That's cool. Super cool. Can't build anything new. Okay. I love the real-time weather and stuff. Okay, let's start with a casual couple of pulls. This banner, this banner, this banner. I'm gonna keep pulling on this one. Why not? Okay, at least 3 purples. Any golds? Nope, nothing gold. Good enough. That's a new character. Control tank. Another Xeon. Another Groove. Jesse. Groove really reminds me of Tactop Destiny designs. Oh, someone new. Angela, supporter attacker. Another new person. Supporter Dushevnaya. Another Xenia. Another Boney. And that's that. Okay, bunch of achievements. Sure, thank you. And I got some basic search. Sure, 6 basic searches, why not? Probably gonna be a bunch of materials. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, some neural fragments, coffee, some gifts, stuff like that. Okay. And there is also designated mental acquisition. Okay, and I can choose whichever one I want. Who do I want? Evelyn, Nanaka, Banksy, Centorazy, Gin, or V. I don't know. Does this banner have a limited time? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling, I think, whenever I have a pull to make. I'm just gonna pull. And when I have a bunch of 3 stars, I'm gonna grab the missing ones from that special banner. Okay. I know how to go about it. Bunch of quartz sand. Bunch of XP. Quartz sand, XP, and an avatar. And quartz sand, cognition XP. And what's that? Claim rewards, sure. Quartz sand and search commands. There's a lot of shit to click on. Okay, I guess explore. And we continue exploring the game. The Rosum sector. Fox Part 3. Remaining Oasis barrier uptime, 1 hour 21 minutes 48 seconds. Rosum sector, junction of unopened route LS 1121. Irregular agents detected. Cleansing in progress. Are these sanctifiers flyers or something? They're flies or something? They're everywhere. Didn't Turing say these were all closed routes? So, this way. There's a plaza over there. Don't get entangled with them. Out of my way. After destroying the pursuing sanctifiers and avoiding the agents milling back and forth, we managed to sneak into a corner of the plaza. The data center is at least 30 minutes away, and the other main roads are swarming with sanctifiers. Can we contact Turing again for another route? I'll try. Error 161. Remote connection failed. No good. I can't get through. Damn it. Wait, be quiet. More sanctifiers are approaching. Right after she finished speaking, several sanctifiers entered the plaza. They begin questioning the surrounding agents. Searching for target. Multiple agents detected. Query. Have you witnessed any irregular agents or unusual phenomena? Oh, irregular agents, you say? Oh my, I'm sorry, Rico didn't see anything. But if you're talking about unusual phenomena, perhaps over there. When Rico came here earlier, Rico heard lots and lots of noise from that way. Thank you for your cooperation. Truncating irrelevant text. Parsing intelligence. Altering search route. How are things? It looks like someone's giving the sanctifiers directions. They're going elsewhere. That was close. Stay put. Looks like that person's coming over. Oh, she's also an agent. Her design betrays that fact. Hi, don't bother hiding. Not even Rico Staley is as obvious as you are. Come on out. Isn't she the shop girl? She's the one who's running the shop, right? She's this girl, this game's, whatchamacallit? What's the cat girl in Azure Lane called? Fuck. She's called Akashi. Yeah. I guess she's this game's Akashi. Who are you? What? No need to be so uptight, right? If Rico hadn't drawn off the sanctifiers just now, you'd have been spotted already. It's one thing to not thank Rico, but then you even went and snapped at Rico. You're just terrible. I'm sorry, we just... Never mind, never mind. There's nothing to be sorry for as long as you show a bit of gratitude. The agent called Rico shifts expressions at the speed of light. She sticks out her thumb and forefinger, then rubs them a couple of times with a vague smile on her face. Yeah, the universal symbol for money. Gratitude? What do you mean? Looks like you really don't get it. Get what? Wanna find out? Then look at my backpack. Saying so, Rico forcefully peels open her backpack, revealing that it is chock full of various items. Operants, weapons, chips, gear, information, and special services. Rico has it all. All you need is a few dick coins, and no matter what you want, Rico will send it all to your doorstep. Drawing off the sanctifiers was just a token of my sincerity. I'll just collect a token payment of, 1 million dick coins. Yes, just 10 million dick coins will do. Hey, how did you add a 0 at the back just now? I guess I did. Oh, you know how it is. Math is hard. You make mistakes easily, so let's not quibble about that for now. How about this? Rico will provide you with a full suite of after-sales services. Evading sanctifiers, tracking, safely leaving Rosen behind, and the previous services to that, and I'll give you a 10% discount. How about this, boss? What do you think? Does she sound like a scammer to you guys? Hey, Rico heard that. Rico is not a scammer. Saying so, Rico dumps her backpack on the ground and plants her hands on her waist, puffing up her cheeks with a smug look on her face. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rico, a decentralized currency trader, and I'm responsible for balancing excess operands throughout the various sectors through trade. We control the operand balance throughout the entire cloud service, got that? Rico's a bona fide merchant of Magresa, of Magrasi, not a scammer or what have you. So, you're saying there are a lot of operands inside that backpack of yours? Professor, does this mean the deal with Turing is off? I just don't want to pin all our hopes on her. We need to seize every possibility that presents itself. Besides, I've no intention on going back on our word. If we can get enough operands ahead of time, then you or Sol can head back first. Granted, doing this will be riskier for whoever stays behind, but at the very least the Oasis will be safe sooner. Yes, you're right. I hadn't considered that point. While we're speaking, Rika has already taken the request form we gave her. Now? Now it's Rico's turn to ask you a question. Are you sure you didn't add an extra 0? No, wait, 2 zeros? No, hang on. In any case, are you sure you didn't accidentally add a whole ton of zeros to this? Even Rico would need some time to get a sum like this together. The list is right. Since you can't produce that amount, then let's forget about it. Now, wait, what about something else? How about a device to reduce operand consumption? Or maybe I could get you the amount piecemeal. If it's just 20 or 30% of this amount, Rico can put in some elbow grease and make it happen. Then there would be no point. I'm terribly sorry, but we need the full amount. You really don't want anything other than operands? Yes, nothing except operands. Mr. Rico, we're very grateful to you for your help just now, but we need to go. Hey, wait, Persicaria, isn't just leaving at all a problem in itself? Rico, do you have some way to get us to a data center quickly? See, you do need something after all, and where there's a need, Rico can meet it. Now, the data center, let Rico think. Ah, got it. Alright, so, wait a minute. Rico's got a way for you, but do you have a deposit for Rico? Come clean. We'll pay later. Put it on our tab. No can do. Rico does not extend credit. If all our traders balanced operands like this across the sectors, Magrasi would be a colander by now. Saying so, Rico draws close. Then she walks 2 circuits around us before sizing us up with a meaningful look in her eyes. So you can't pay after all? And you sounded so confident when you were talking about the operands that Rico thought you were rich. In that case, let's make another trade. But before that, Rico wants to confirm one thing. You guys... You're not agents, but beings from the real world, right? How could you tell? Haha, don't look down on Rico's long years of experience as a merchant. If nothing else, I know people. Since that's right, we can make a deal. I'll trade a piece of real-world intel for a piece of route intel. How about that? It's a good deal, right? Now just hand over the deposit and Rico will take you to the data center. Okay. Combat time. And I get to add one more character. I think I want a second guard, actually. Yeah, Sochun. Why not? Oh, I could edit something in the bottom left corner. I didn't notice that. Oh well, it's unlikely to matter. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like this. Oh, hell yeah. Please tell me all the maps in this game are like this. Okay, so what do I want to do? Anomaly, function library, then recovery or conflict zone, depends what's needed. Another anomaly, function library, conflict... Okay, I have a plan. So, first and foremost, elementary conflict zone. The joining of backup characters will give you more flexibility in dealing with challenges you face during an exploration. Okay, so she's a backup, is she? Okay. So I can... Okay, there's a limited amount of characters on the map. Understandable. So if I lose someone, I can bring in a backup. Makes sense. Okay, I want you to take care of the artillery. And we're good. Global protection. Specialists grant damage reducing shield every few seconds. Sure. Anomaly. Increase function card. Deck size. No. That was a useless endeavor. Function library. None of that will fit my existing combo. Existing set, rather. But... Sure, better medics. Now recovery, I don't need recovery, so conflict zone, intermediate. Yeah, that'll do. You, artillery. Just like that. And that's that. I was hoping I can use Persicaria's skill to heal them a little, but alas. Snipers, true damage. Absolutely. Anomaly or conflict zone. Haha. Yeah, fuck it, conflict. Let's roll. Artillery. Kind of a bummer that maps within the same... whatchamacallit? Within the same, like, set are all the same, essentially. And not, like, fully randomized, or at least partially randomized. Because it's the same layout we've already had. When medics heal, the healing effect is enhanced, and medics speed up their auto skill recharge by 5% after performing a normal attack. Makes perfect sense. Function library. Ooh, destroying roadblocks heals. Or specialists buffing or debuffing deal damage. Or snipers boost attack and snipers have a chance to fire missiles. Sure. And conflict zone. Intermediate. Do I want to swap you out? No, not really. We can just start it. You, artillery. You, what do you do? I don't know. What do you do? Oh, you destroy the artillery. Or debuff them, or whatever it is you do. Destroy. Perfect. Persicaria, you do some healing. Ah. Not enough time. That's another set for warriors. Crit rate increase. Or an upgrade. Now I actually want buff to warriors. Recovery. Or function card upgrading. Or trading. We haven't done any trading yet, so let's do some trading. Trading areas are supply stations found during explorations. Professor, you can use the cash coins you earned in battle to buy function cards and protocols. Sure. If you aren't interested in the function cards and protocols for sale, you can pay cash coins to refresh the sales list. The first refresh is free, but the more refreshes you do, the more expensive it will become. Okay. You can also sell unwanted function cards and convert them into cash coins. Using these trading areas will be highly beneficial for future explorations, Professor. Okay. Do I want to buy something? Insufficient. I guess I can buy this one to get the first combo effect. Can I buy something else? Healer buff? Sure. Oh no, insufficient. Okay, leave. And let's roll. Let's roll the boss. Continuously heals all ally units and has a hash rate boost. Okay, so this should be my priority. Interrupted and sent airborne for 3 seconds. Cannot be targeted. Okay, either make ally invisible or make enemy stunned. Make ally invisible. Yeah, that ought to do it. Oh no, no, my tank is dying, my tank is dying. My tank is dying. Okay, I can't apparently pick her up in the tornado because she was stunned or something. Okay, doesn't matter. Still won. That was close though. Medics have their healing output increased by 40% when the heal target has an HP shield. And that also gives the second layer of the buff. Or does it? Or this one. Specialists enhance the ally unit with the highest attack. Yeah. Next layer. What do we have? Well, bottom route is clearly superior here. So let's head down the bottom route. Put you here. What's that do? Ranged units on this effect tile gain infinite range on normal attacks and ignore HP shields. Okay. So you're gonna start sniping from here. You're gonna start a debuff right from the get-go. You're gonna protect them. And you're gonna protect the sniper. And that should about do the trick, I think. Use your skill or what have you. Okay. Easy enough. Introducing new tiles constantly. Ally units can instantaneously destroy temporary roadblocks. And destroying roadblocks boosts hash rate. Okay, that's cool. Teleporting behind enemies is something I do fairly often. And after being teleported, they often have to destroy some roadblocks. So it makes perfect sense. I guess you're gonna have to swap places. That looks good enough. How are we doing? Anybody dying? No, thankfully. Okay, we're doing very well. The previous layer was much more difficult, apparently. When guards use any skill, they recover 5% max HP and have their backlash increased, or medics speed their auto recharge. I'd rather boost the medic, I think. Sure, let's continue with this setup. It was doing decently well all this time. And... oh yeah, hit them all. Oh, okay. That was an ultimate and a half, wasn't it? Function cards really matter. For every enemy fallen, warriors recover max HP. Or destroying roadblocks increases hash rate even further. No, I think above 2 warriors will be better. Function library. When specialists use any skill, they speed up the skill recharge. And we also get performance boost. Sure. Sure, get me a function card. What did I get? I didn't pay attention. Conflict zone, conflict zone. Good enough? Good enough. Yeah, perfectly good enough, actually. We're not even getting all that much damage dealt to us. No, upgrade. Advanced combat zone. Do I want to do that? No, we have 2500. 2500 whatever, team power or something. This requires twice as much, so I'd rather not risk it. Let's go through the elementary. And it does indeed turn out to be fairly elementary endeavor. You take care of the artillery. And now I should have the ultis saved up for the boss. Recovery area, sure. Let's trade. Why not? Ooh, active function card. This one's useful. Let's grab it, why not? And that's our limit in cards. Yeah. Boss time. Fighting some sort of a dino. Yep, attack all of them immediately. Didn't do that much damage. Okay, can I... No, I can't tell them to prioritize any specific target, but they are prioritizing the enemy spawner, so that's fine. Okay, and now everybody can... Oh, I forgot I have this skill. And some battlefield overload notification that I didn't even read what it was about. Data encryption ahead. It seems to be guarded by powerful enemies. Do you want to go take a look? All allies will have their HP restored upon entering the area. Clearing it will grant additional rewards. If you are defeated or quit, then settlement will be based on the current progress. Sure, let's give it a shot. Why not? I shouldn't have wasted that special card of mine. Yeah, deal damage to everybody. And I can also do this, whatever it does. Oh, it's some... I don't know. Distraction, I think. Yeah, enemies seem to be attacking it. The spawner is destroyed, and now the boss. Nothing could be easier. Battlefield overload. Is that something that, if it takes too long to complete a stage, all your dolls gain more strength and their HP is less, so that, I don't know, it gets resolved faster? Either you win super fast or you lose super fast? I don't know. But we got some rewards. That's what matters. Fragment search unlocked. Whatever that might be. Where is it? Fragment search. Here? In neural search? I don't see any fragment search. Oasis. I can upgrade the warehouse. No, I have no clue what that fragment search is. Sure. Explore. Let's continue. Oh, fragment search. A type of exploration mode used to acquire resources. In this mode, we can search for neural fragments for already found dolls. Okay, that's interesting. On the left is the list of dolls you have already found. On the right are the selected dolls neural fragment search stages. Gotcha. Tap here to select fragment search stage 1. Each time you complete a stage, you have a chance to get some neural fragments from that doll. You will also get a fixed amount of neural fragments and as a reward the first time you complete a fragment search stage. However, please note that you can only use fragment search a limited number of times per day. Understandable. Additionally, by getting to know the dolls and increasing their intimacy level, you can unlock more exclusive neural fragment search instances. Okay. Oh, I skipped that completely. By raising intimacy levels, not only can you unlock more neural fragment stages, but you can gain additional stat boosts too. And those are the gifts that she likes, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. That's very free-to-play friendly. You don't have to rely only on dupes to get your dolls developed. Let's continue the story. Do my eyes deceive me, or is it like mostly just story here? Clash Part 4. Remaining Oasis Barrier uptime, 1 hour, 21 minutes, 48 seconds. Rosum Sector, Admin Center. After we leave, Turing begins giving T-1641 a checkup. Lower limb examination complete. Damage assessment minor. Conclusion will not influence mobility. Explain yourself, T-1641. I don't want to leave you. Do you understand the situation right now? I'm not telling you to leave me, I'm telling you to take shelter. You will have every opportunity to come back and find me once the Sanctifiers leave. But then you'll be alone? What? If T-1641 and Hannah aren't around, Turing will have to face the Sanctifiers by herself. T-1641 does not want Turing to take risks. T-1641 wants to help Turing. Listen to me, T-1641. I am the sector administrator, but you're just an ordinary agent. The Sanctifiers can't do anything to me for the time being, but they'll make a move on you right away if they find you. Do you understand? You can't do anything for me here besides cause me trouble. I'm sorry. T-1641 lowers her head, at loss for words. Upon seeing this, Turing realizes that she misspoke. She gets down on one knee so her face is level with T-1641's. This time I remembered to mute myself for coughing. I should be apologizing to you. I'm sorry, I forgot your logic systems aren't complete. Back then, I sacrificed the capabilities of your other modules in order for your emotional systems to surpass the standard. I'm sorry, Turing. I'm sorry for not being as good as Hannah. I've tried, but my scores will never catch up to hers. Hannah can make plans in the data center while all I've done is cause you trouble. Turing shakes her head and then gently embraces T-1641. Your worth isn't determined by test scores. You and Hannah are equally important to me. Then what should I do now? I'll arrange for other agents to send you to the data center. This is a mission, so don't mess around, okay? I will complete my mission. Turing summons an agent to escort T-1641 away before returning to her control terminal, where she receives a communication request. Call received. Address, data center. Hannah? It's me. Hannah's beside me. Hannah and I discussed several countermeasures and we want your opinion on them. The Sanctifiers appeared too suddenly and the data center is not a good place to hide. We don't need another plan. You and Hannah should prepare to leave. Someone will be there soon to pick you up. They can defeat Sanctifiers and they can ensure your safe escape from the Rosum sector. Defeat Sanctifiers? I thought there were no agents with combat modules in Rosum. They're from the outside. One of them is a 42 lab researcher. We made a deal. They'll be providing assistance for operants. However, the amount they want is massive, so they'll need the data center to help process and compress it. Oh, wait a minute. This is a lot to take in at once, and how are you so sure they can be trusted? They saved T-1641 of their own accord. One of them is the 42 lab researcher called Persicaria. I've read her file. Wait a minute, Persicaria? You know her? More and more data points. I need some time to parse them. Does that Persicaria you're talking about have pink hair, wear a big white lab coat, and carry a cup of coffee in her hands at all times? Another sudden system notification interrupts their conversation. Received access request for the administration center. Verifying visitor ID. Visitor ID confirmed. Intermediate Sanctifier. Turing, hello? Hello, Turing. Face at the admin center. I'll send you the operand's invoice they gave me first. Antonina, I'll be counting on you for the rest. Wait! As the line cuts off, it is accompanied by the footsteps of the intermediate sanctifier. Oh, intermediate sanctifiers are humanoid. But you know, you can have the villains as your waifus. Or villains, antagonists. Have you processed the past request for the sanctifier, Turing? Not yet. I've been handling the daily tasks for the sector. If you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't even have known that the sanctifiers had submitted a past request to me. The suddenness of their arrival does not match proper procedure. For a moment I thought there was a virus incursion. You know why we're here? That turn of phrase is pointless and only serves to waste time. Turing, approve the request and unlock all access privileges to the sector's interior. The sanctifiers need to perform a thorough audit of the Rosum sector. There is nothing wrong with the Rosum sector, and the scheduled diagnostic is not today. You have no right to make that demand of me. Turing, there's no need for us to repeat the same exchange every time we meet. This process can be optimized. That would be more efficient and safer for the sector. We have already detected traces of irregular agents. The situation in Rosum is urgent. Faith, I'm not trying to complicate the process, and neither am I trying to repeat our exchange. It is simply that the Rosum sector is fine. I haven't heard of any irregular agents appearing recently, so please leave and take your lesser sanctifiers with you. If you do so, I will not look any further into the damage they have already done. Lesser sanctifiers, report on the incident that just occurred. The Lesser Sanctifier stationed at LK-27 zone isolated an irregular agent among the residents in the sector. It is Target 1, serial number T1641. Unable to detain the target due to a conflict during the cleansing process. The target is now at large. Did you hear that? It's T1641. You have been researching the T-series of agents all this time, have you not? Turing, unlock all sector access privileges. An irregular agent poses a threat to the sector with every moment of its existence. Do you truly wish to endanger the sector? Correct. You're right. Thank you for your understanding. So, please show me your authorization then. A simple pass request will not do. You know that the core region of a sector is a classified area, and even an intermediate sanctifier may not enter it directly. Just granting you access would not be in keeping with the rules. I need to see a permit from a greater sanctifier and verify that the reverse tower knows what is going on. Reverse tower. The sanctifier's headquarters are located at the hub of the Magrassi, independent from all other sectors. The tower is where greater sanctifiers receive divine orders and relay them to intermediate and lesser sanctifiers. The reverse Babylon tower appears as an inverted tower suspended in mid-air. Good to know. Thank you. It's actually great having this encyclopedia just readily available. I love it. This was expected. While I do not know exactly why you are doing so, you have shown a great willingness to shelter these irregular agents. Enough talk. You're just looking for an excuse to add more charges to the pile. Or are you saying you're going to break the rules you've honored all this time and just barge in there? Of course not. The most important thing to a sanctifier is maintaining law and order. Still, that is fine. This too was within the scope of my expectations. Before arriving at your sector, I submitted a request to the greater sanctifiers for permission to upgrade their access privileges. You will receive a certificate of authorization from Lord Eosphorus within 1200 seconds. At that point, you will no longer have a reason to stop us. I have never once thought of stopping you. I simply hope everyone will adhere to the rules and proper procedure. That is one of the things you're so big on, right? Doing things by the book. Now then, please proceed to the break room. Thank you for your suggestion, but sanctifiers do not need breaks. Since we are not permitted to enter the core region, we will begin by first examining the sector's outskirts. Or are you saying that we need authorization to inspect the sector's periphery? How could that be? Please, yourselves, by all means. Method, Part 5. Remaining Oasis barrier uptime an hour, 11 minutes 51 seconds. Rosum Sector Trade Station 08 Departure Station. After a quick trade of information about the real world, Rico brings us to a building that looks like a train station. Verifying visitor ID, authenticating signature. Authentication successful. Visitor identity, Rico, the centralized currency trader, accompanied by a party of 3. Now authenticating and identities. Cancel authentication. Purchase tickets for entry. Authentication cancelled. Appropriate fare has been deducted. Prices have gone up again. Rico's tiny little purse is shrinking even more. Where is this place? Haha, your crying was so fake that you couldn't even fool Persicaria. Tch, Rico feels that you're the merchants, each one more cunning than the last. This is Rico's secret train station. We traders need to balance the operands across each sector, so we do a lot of work. If the sectors didn't improve special train lines for the traders, then just walking through Rosum alone would exhaust Rico. So you're saying places like this exist in other sectors? Of course, even the smallest sectors have them. See, Rico even gave you such secret information for free. Don't you feel very grateful? Or perhaps you could tell Rico what you're going to do on this trip. You're just trying to winkle information out of us, aren't you? Haha, you didn't need to say it out loud if you knew. Rico also has a lot of secrets, so a relationship of mutual benefit is good for all of us, right? At most, Rico will just answer a question for you on the house. What's happening in the Rosum sector? This has something to do with what you're doing next, right? This is kind of a long story. Rico needs to make some time for it. Do you know what the objective of this sector's administrator has been all this time? Rosum sector is 42 Labs' AI lab. They've devoted all their efforts to researching and developing various kinds of research AIs. That's right. And as the administrator of this sector's agents, Turing has always received various messages from the humans. This was for the sake of evolving and progressing research into AI technology, so originally there was no problem, at least until the Magura C Cloud server went offline. After communication with the humans was interrupted, Turing started her own AI evolution program. Very soon her creation, T01, was born. That was the very first product of Rosum sector that was surplus to human requirements, and the Sanctifiers deemed it an irregular agent. An irregular agent? Was there anything wrong with T01? The Sanctifier's explanation was that authorization for T01's appearance had not been filled by the humans. Also, her neural level exceeded the definability benchmarks of the sector's agents and the warning levels decreed by the Sanctifier's guidelines. After that, the Sanctifiers and Turing were locked into an endless cycle. Every time Turing made a T-Series agent, the Sanctifiers would discover it and come to take care of it. And by take care of it, you mean... they would come to exterminate them from the sector. Those Sanctifiers are beyond reason. There's no way Turing could have gotten any form of authorization from the humans after going offline and losing contact with them. That's not how the Sanctifiers see it. T01, T1641... Rico, are you saying what I think you're implying? Yes, what you encountered today was nothing more than yet another extermination operation that has played out countless times already. Frankly speaking, Rico, doesn't feel good telling you about all of this. So, the only thing wrong with these agents is that their neural cloud levels exceeded the Sanctifier's limits? There's nothing else? Rico made contact with them before. From the way they behaved, they were all very normal, or perhaps I should say they were very pure. Professor, I'm starting to get a little worried. That Hannah, which Turing wants us protected, is an irregular agent, and if there are any latent problems within her... comfort Persicaria. Don't worry, Persicaria. We've met this 1641 before, and she's just an ordinary kid. I'm pretty sure that Hannah, which Turing wants us to protect, is the same way. I feel much better after hearing you say that. Oh, I see. Rico understands now. You're doing all this for Turing, and you're protecting Hannah for... Oh, for operants? Damn it, how disgraceful. I can't believe that an exchange employee like myself was outmaneuvered by an administrator. Turing made a deal with us before you did. It's a disgrace for a trader to not be able to steal business from an administrator. Plus, not only did I not snatch it away, I even helped her deal along. Reiko's super mad now. Forget it, saving lives comes first, after all. Plus, Reiko feels kind of sorry for those agents. After all, they did nothing wrong. Still, Reiko doesn't understand why you need so many operants. Well, that's another question in its own right. Just then, a call comes in. Oasis here? Croc hailing Persicaria. Respond if you hear this, over. Croc, it's me, Persicaria. Okay, it's 1551. It's 1555 now, and this is the first safety notification. Call as planned by the professor. The Oasis is safe. The Oasis is safe. I'll make the second call in 5 minutes' time. How are things on your side? Pretty good so far. Same over here at the Oasis. I'm checking for weak spots in the sandbox barrier when it's running at low efficiency. Those sanctifiers are actually being pretty well behaved. They won't be a problem for the time being, so long as you bring back ample operants as planned. The sound of a massive explosion comes through the phone, startling even Enrico, who's sitting off to the side. Bloody hell, those sanctifiers started acting up right after I said that. Ah! Hey, Croc, are you okay? I'm fine, I just dropped my Pocky. I have to go get another stick. No, seriously, are you okay over there? Of course I'm fine. Who do you think you're talking to? Besides, the Sanctifiers have only mounted probing attacks so far. Crap! They're launching an all-out attack. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later. Hello? Croc, hello? Call ended. Now, Rico knows what you need all these operants for. We need to hurry. Rico, how much longer until the next train arrives? Oh, it's here. Let's get to the platform. Tutorial. Eagle Eye. Okay, tutorial about, I don't know, zooming out. Something more about the artillery. Throwers have high attack and low HP. Professor, how can we get past them? Tap to view the new effectiles details. Yeah, this style has appeared even before now, so you're kinda late with this tutorial, but okay. Tap and drag Fresno to the sniper tile. At the start of battle, Fresno will attack the furthest enemy. Okay, and that takes care of that. So just... oh. My cat startled me. She wants pats or something. And this will take care of the spawner, I'm assuming. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Okay, maybe not. I hope you're not planning on dying. Okay, you are planning on dying. Well, shit. Hopefully Fresnel can survive this. She can. Okay, good enough. First time I had a doll die on me. That's for sure. Okay. Up you go. Oh, she just wanted to be placed on the windowsill so she can watch the outside world, I guess. Resource collection unlocked. I'm assuming, yeah. In the process of building and expanding the oasis, you will inevitably find yourself short on resources. When that happens, resource collection operation will be very helpful. The list on the left displays all the resources that can be collected, and on the right are the stages that resource can be collected from. So Doge coins, XP, skill array domain, and potential training. Right now the resource we've selected is DGC collection. Huh, this seems like something Rico would enjoy. Professor, you can check on the corresponding stage here. After completing the collection challenges, you will get super shiny dick coins, in Rico's words. Other resources are also available using this method, and you can freely choose which challenge you want to do based on your needs, Professor. Okay, so classic resource farming. And this gets unlocked late. And we still have quite a ways to go, apparently. Argument part 6. Remaining Oasis barrier uptime 59 minutes 49 seconds. Rosum sector, Trade Station 08, Terminal Station. Back up! Everyone back up! Rico has just led us out of the station when we suddenly encountered Sanctifiers, who throw a veritable tidal wave of suppressive fire at us. Didn't you say you were going to take us to data center? This isn't a data center, and why are there so many Sanctifiers here? We're on our way to the data center. It's not like Rico said we've arrived yet. This is just a transfer station. This is a special route designed for traders only, not an express train to the data center. Isn't a transfer only to be expected? And Rico definitely doesn't know about these Sanctifiers either. Don't you see them shooting at Rico too? Now we can just hunker down here. I'm heading out to take a look. Sol, come back, don't be rash. But we don't have any more time to waste. Croc is still waiting for us. All the more reason to keep a cool head. Sol, calm down. Then what should we do? Let me think. A 500-meter wide expanse of open ground stretches before us. We need to cross it to get to our next station. Remaining Oasis barrier uptime 59 minutes 49 seconds. Rosum sector admin center. Certificate from the reverse tower of Babylon received. Receipt confirmed. This is a search warrant from the reverse tower of Babylon. You'll find Lord Isophorus' authorization certificate attached to it. Do you have any other questions? I have no more questions. Good. Then please grant us authorization to perform diagnostics on the sector's agents. Of course. I will enter it into the to-do list right away and designate it as a top priority task. Thank you for your cooperation. Currently, Rosum is processing 72 top priority tasks, so it has been entered into the job queue. I do not understand the meaning of your actions. Every time I meet you, you come up with all kinds of delaying tactics, but I am not your enemy, Turing. You are the sector administrator, while the Sanctifiers are the sector's defenders. Why do you constantly impede us in this way? We are protecting the Rosum sector. We are protecting you, Turing. Protecting me? A forced smile comes to Turing's face. You're protecting me by killing my agents? They are irregular agents. The existence of irregular agents endangers the operation of other normal agents. They may even affect the safety of the entire sector and Magrassi as a whole. From the beginning until now, your rhetoric has never changed. I'm tired of hearing it. You should give it a rest. Also, I have cooperated with you and designated the granting of access as a top priority task. If we're going by proper procedure, all we need to do now is wait. Faith looks like she's about to try and persuade Turing again, but then an incoming call interrupts their conversation. Irregular agent detected in Rosum sector periphery access page. Access passage. Quantity 1. Serial number T1641. Target is located in the inter-regional belt between the outskirts and the core zone. Permission to eliminate. Permission granted. Cleanse all irregular agents. No, wait, you can't do this. Where are you going, Turing? Faye blocks Turing's path and forces her to backpedal. You still have 72 top priority tasks to handle. Please complete them as soon as possible. Keeping you from massacring the innocent is my top priority. Now get out of my way. Bang. Irregular agent T-1641 has been cleansed. Mission accomplished. Report received. Hold position and wait for further orders. Now you can focus on completing your to-do list, Turing. T-1641 is dead? An erroneous choice of wording. Agents do not die. T-1641 has simply been eliminated. She has been cleansed. Agents will be automatically reset once they have been cleansed. Other than the formatting of their neural cloud data, the agent in question will be reproduced as the sector demands it. If you need to verify the enforcement processes, I can provide you with first-hand footage of the scene. An alien stream of data echoes within Turing's neural cloud systems, and Turing feels something she has never felt before. I don't want to leave you. But then you'll be alone. I'm sorry, Turing. I'm so sorry for not being as good as Hannah. I will complete my mission. A notion that is contrary to programming logic surfaces within Turing's mind, and a feeling of resentment and hatred that is unique to human beings is quietly born. The only thing I want to see right now is footage of you sanctifiers being utterly destroyed. Detecting utterance containing extreme hostility towards sanctifiers from the Rosum sector administrator. What are you saying, Turing? Stop now, or your following words will be considered to be a provocation towards the sanctifiers as a whole. A provocation? You entered my sector over and over again, killing the agents I made with no regard for anyone other than yourselves. Who's provoking who here? Your neural cloud system is very unstable. You need rest, Turing. If you persist, I will request the use of more aggressive measures to silence you, including, but not limited to... I've had enough of this. What the hell did these kids do wrong? What did we do wrong? If it wasn't for my programming restrictions, I would like nothing more than to develop an anti-sanctifier virus and kill every last one of you. Smack. Faye suddenly steps forward and slaps Turing. Cease your dangerous statements. You... Turing touches her cheek in a daze, while Faith gazes blankly at her own right hand. What am I doing? Detecting Sanctifier overstep of boundaries. Sanctifier actively causing harm to the Administrator, while Administrator has committed no breach of regulations. Damage assessment. Damage assessment. Minor damage inflicted. 1 instance of severe warning logged. 3 instances will result in a demolition penalty. Arcs of blue electricity course over her and Faith collapses to one knee, grunting in pain. I am sorry for performing such a disgraceful action as a sanctifier. To think that I, as a protector of order, would have violated the regulations myself, I express my sincere contrition. That's enough. Get the hell out of Rosum. The sanctifiers have not performed a sector diagnostic yet. What's there to diagnose? The only irregular agent is already dead. You killed her, and you were asking me if I wanted to see the footage? But this does not adhere to proper procedure. We must perform a full diagnostic. Turing points at her left cheek and speaks slowly, carefully enunciating each word. So, as a sanctifier attacking an administrator is proper procedure then? That was a mistake on my part, and I have been punished for it. But that has nothing to do with our diagnostic. That's right, I was protecting Agent T-1641 and now you've killed her. Are you happy now? Get out, right now, I never want to see you again. Intermediate Sanctifier to all Sanctifiers garrisoned in Rosum Sector. Mission terminated. Prepare to return. Now composing diagnostic report. Lesser Sanctifiers garrisoned at the decentralized currency exchange sector route have witnessed irregular agents. Quantity 3. Targets are attempting to pass through the Trade Express train station to reach the 0809 transfer point. Detention in progress. Faith suddenly snaps her head up and meets Turing's gaze. T-1641 is not the only irregular agent here. I have no idea what you're talking about. You are putting on an act, Turing. Trade Express Line 08 and 09 The irregular agent's objective is the data center. No, wait. All sanctifiers, move out. Upon seeing this, Turing doesn't bother covering it up anymore. She throws herself backward at the control terminal and triggers the preparations she has made beforehand. It is soon followed by ear-piercing klaxons ringing through the admin center. Initiating self-diagnostic mode. Passages leading out of the admin center have been sealed. Sector routing nodes are being sealed. Turing, what have you done now? Remaining Oasis barrier uptime 54 minutes 25 seconds. Rosum Sector, Trade Station 08, Terminal Station. Just as we're agonizing about how to cross this dangerous expanse of open ground, a thunderous announcement and an earth-shaking vibration shake us out of our contemplation. Rosum Sector has entered self-diagnostic mode. Sector routing nodes have been sealed off. A wall rises up, reaching to the heavens and leaving the sanctifiers on the other side of it. What's going on? Who cares what's going on? This is our chance. Prof. Persicaria, hurry! Remaining Oasis barrier uptime 54 minutes 25 seconds. Rosum Sector Admin Center. You're openly declaring your enmity to the sanctifiers. What's this? Are sanctifiers authorized to judge an administrator's actions now? I simply activated the sector's self-diagnostic mode. You want to kill viruses, don't you? I'll do some cleaning on my own first, then. Just to make sure nothing goes wrong, however, I've locked down all the nodes in the sector. That is an excellent reason, but we both know that this is not your objective. So what? Going to slap me again? I am an intermediate sanctifier and a protector of the sector, not an invader. Not once have I ever thought about hurting you. D11, D12, take Turing into custody and bring her to the data center with me. Order received. Commencing operation. Let go of me. Faith, what's the meaning of this? In accordance with Sanctifier Operational Regulations, Chapter 4, Clause 36, your repeated acts of deception and interference with Sanctifier activities designate you as a subject for temporary observation. In order to avoid any potential inconveniences that may result, I will be monitoring your activities until the cleansing operation in the Rosum sector is over. All Sanctifiers, move out. Combat, finally! In the formation interface, you can spend combat XP to quickly upgrade the doll's level to match the difficulty of the current battle. Tap here to give it a try. Okay. Oh, that's super cool. That's amazing. Just like that. Just like that. Super quick up. Oh, I love it. Ah, fuck it. Everybody goes to 240. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. So much QOL. So many QOL features in this game. Beware of summons. Modesty has been sighted in the final zone ahead. Watch out for the enemy units it summons. Which route do I want to take? Bottom one, probably. Because it has 2 anomalies. This time I didn't remember to mute myself. Modesty. Continuously summons lesser sanctifiers. Gotcha. And you will start by attacking it. Perfect. And Modesty is no longer here. Easy. Maybe I overleveled my dolls. I don't know. Medics have their healing output increased when the heal target has HP shield. Same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna power you up. Yep. I might have overleveled them. Oh well. Sniper boost. Okay, snipers can essentially reflect the damage that someone else takes. That's a lot of enemies getting spawned. Could you take... Okay, the spawner is destroyed, finally. And Chansey is yet again the MVP. Warriors or guards? Guards, I think. Last time around, guards had a hard time surviving. Yeah, upgrade the card. This one. Whatever backlash is, improve backlash. Okay, they're doing quite well. I want you to get back there. Okay. Chansey again. Is Chansey like a meta doll? She's doing extremely well. Sure, warrior boost. And another... What's this gonna give me? Taunt. Sure. Let's give my guard a taunt. Quadruple the rewards, and enemies have HP and attack increased by 15%. Sure. And another one, the same. I don't know if they stack, but I'd rather not risk it. In case they're additive or something. Intermediate? Sure. Let's try intermediate. Now I want you on the sniper tile. Yeah, double sniper, essentially. Well, I know she's not a sniper, but she can snipe, if that makes sense. Use your ability, get rid of that spawner, please. Okay, thank you. And now it's just the big boys. And some healing from Persicaria. Perfect. Chansey again, the MVP. Freezing. And damage on stacks of frozen. I don't need any recovery, but sure, trading area. Why not? Do I want something specific? This one actually sounds extremely good. And upgrade to healers. Sure. Sounds perfect. Just spawners. Okay. Sure, let's go with this setup. Why not? I'm gonna get you out there real quick. And you have like AoE damage, I believe. Yeah, global damage essentially. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies that have just spawned. Jesus Christ, take care of this, of the spawners. Please, I beg of you. Okay, spawners are down. I'm gonna heal you by teleporting. At least a little bit. Chansey being the MVP she is. And let's continue to the encrypted sector, or whatever it's called. Battle start, and right from the get-go, could you please destroy this one? And you get teleported down here. No, I want you to deal some global damage. Not much, but it's something. How are we holding up? Not bad. But please, destroy those spawners, I beg of you. It's Blue Archive all over again, I swear. Blue Archive PvP, where you have no control over who does what. It's like the worst. Bit of healing. Okay. Oh, there's no second layer. Okay. Oh, there's still a ways off. We're still a ways off from the ending. Viewpoint. 10 minutes or so ago. Remaining Oasis barrier, an hour, 18 minutes, 41 seconds. Rosum sector, upper levels of the data center. After Turing hangs up. Turing? Hello? Turing? What happened on Turing's side? Faith has reached the admin center. She couldn't keep the call going. Did you tell her about the plan? What did she say? I didn't have time to do it. Turing wants us to leave the Rosum sector. Leave the Rosum sector? But how will we leave? All the sector's exits are guarded by sanctifiers. With the help of my friends. Turing made a deal with Persicaria. She'll take us out of here. Your friends? Yes, some old friends. Turing used some operants to make a deal with them. I can guess what they're going to do with them. In any case, since Turing's made the arrangements, all we have to do is go along with them. Don't just stand there, Hannah. Help me obtain the operants. We need to prepare so we can leave right away once they get here. Are these friends of yours reliable? Persicaria and the others are very reliable. They can handle lesser sanctifiers easily. I see. So they're very reliable then. In that case, why don't we consider the rewrite plan? The rewrite plan? Why are you still so attached to that plan? The conditions for putting it into place haven't been met yet. I'm saying that if we can make contact with that intermediate sanctifier called Faith and crack her firewall, we'll be able to rewrite the sanctifier's judgment standards for irregular agents. No, you're putting them at risk. Also, the price for that is too high. Besides, we can't guarantee that we can use Faith to rewrite the standards for all sanctifiers. My aim from the beginning has always been to ensure you and T-1641 could live on, and not to eliminate the threat of the sanctifiers as a whole. But that won't solve the problem. Running away will only keep us safe for a while, but Turing will continue to be deadlocked with the sanctifiers. If the rewrite plan works, Rosum will be able to... You can't expect to accomplish that overnight, Hannah. Plus, we don't have the time to alter that plan either. Let's weather the storm first before we think about other things. But... Faith has already reached the admin center. Let's go get the operants. We can't let Turing's arrangements go to waste. Got it. Remaining Oasis barrier uptime 44 minutes 54 seconds. Rosum sector, lower levels of the data center. Phew, we made it at last. Hey, where's Rico? She's helping us draw off the sanctifiers. She also left a name card, said something about collecting extra from us the next time we meet. She just doesn't want to get drawn into the fighting, but she made it sound like she was doing us a favor. She really is a foxy one. You can save the snark remarks for when it's all over. We need to find Hannah ASAP. After opening the main door to the data center, we are greeted by an agent that closely resembles T-1641. This agent looks a lot like T-1641. Are you Hannah? That's right, it's me. Please come in. Thanks for rushing here, everyone. You should step inside and have a rest. I don't think we have time for that. We have to get out of here before the Sanctifiers take complete control of Rosem. Miss Turing sent you here, didn't she? I would like nothing more than to leave right away, but we're still acquiring the operands that you need. Shall I terminate the acquisition and move right now? Persicaria, go in with Hannah to check on the operand acquisition. Sol and I will stand watch here. Relax, it's only a bit of time. Won't help us escape, and it won't help them catch up to us either. I see. I'll go take care of it now. Hannah leads Persicaria inside the data center. Through it all, Hannah's footsteps are hurried and she is silent. Don't be scared. We'll get you safely out of here. I'm not scared. I'm just thinking. Hannah presses the call button for the elevator and then looks at Persicaria. Do you know about the situation in the Rosum sector? About what's happening between us and the Sanctifiers? I have a rough idea. It must have been a terrible experience. So, from your perspective, do you think Turing's plan makes sense, Miss Persicaria? By which you mean? What does sending me out of Rosum by myself accomplish? Running away doesn't solve the problem. Why don't we try to attack the problem at the source? You want to deal with the Sanctifiers? I heard you have the ability to do so. If you're willing to help me, I have a plan that could alter the current situation. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to disappoint you, Hannah. We can't take risks here. Your safety is our top priority. That's the promise we made to Turing. The elevator's here. Let's save the questions for later. Before Persicaria can step into it, a sudden explosion shakes the entire building. What's going on? Call received. Persicaria, come back. Professor? Call ended. Stay here and don't move. I'll be right back. As she watches Persicaria leave, Hannah lowers her head and thinks. Her mechanical pupils contract and streams of data can be glimpsed racing across them. Persicaria returns to the entrance of the data center. There she sees Sol collapsed amidst the debris and Faith, who has busted the door down with Turing in her grasp. Irregular agents detected. Quantity 3, switching to cleansing mode. Faith sets Turing aside and begins scanning the interior of the data center. She seems to be searching for something. Turing! Stay back. You are not residents of Rosum. You are not the ones Turing was trying to hide. D11, D2... Not the ones? Not the ones. Huh. D11, D12, find the irregular agent that Turing was hiding. I will deal with these irregular agents by myself. Order received. Commencing operation. Don't even think about it. Sol. Persicaria, don't get distracted. Block the other Sanctifiers. Combat. Is it gonna be a boss fight? Maybe, perhaps. Do I need to rank you up? Recommended 1600. Yeah, we are well within the recommended spec. Okay, let's start it. Oh, Professor, the enemy's level appears in the lower right corner. Every time you move to another room, the progress bar will increase by 1. Okay. When the progress bar is full, the enemy's level will increase. Tap to view detailed information. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I didn't read that. Fuck. But yeah, they get some stat boosts every time we move. Which is interesting, because it's not like there is a longer route and a shorter route. Wherever we go, it's the same length. Those areas up top are animated somehow, and the ones at the bottom aren't. I don't know what the difference there is. I think I'm gonna go through the bottom, through the function library. Let's improve our medic. I'm gonna move you here and you here. And I think that should do it. Yeah, because she can deal damage above the terrain. Okay, simple. Of course, it's Chanzi. That's the MVP here. Professor, the area you just passed through is actually connected to areas above and below in the same level. That is to say, after passing through this kind of area, we can choose to go to an area on the same level or continue going forward. Effectively using this mechanism will be very helpful in your exploration. So what you're saying is that I can go up instead. Okay, that is interesting indeed. So we can make the choice of either rushing through to the end to not risk enemies' level getting higher, or we can take the long route, potentially gain more items, but the enemy level will increase. Okay, another bit of tactical choice. And now we have to go. Oh, I was hoping to get to the function library. Oh well. Sure. Speedy aid. Okay, something for medics. Recovery area. I don't have anything to trade, so I'm just gonna upgrade. Just gonna upgrade this one, I think. Okay, we're fighting Faith straight away. And she deals true damage. And she taunts. And she has lifesteal. She's gonna be a bitch to deal with. And this one also heals allies. Oh, this ain't gonna be a fun fight. But I'm gonna do this. So you take care of the healer. You cast your skill. And turtle up a little. And now we basically only have the boss to deal with. You get out so you don't have to attack the barriers. Okay, and now we just focus the boss. And just like that. Okay, I was afraid it's gonna be a bit harder. But no, fairly easy. Sure, taunt. Next layer. Oh, the arrows going up and down means that I can move on the same layer, I think. Okay, so how about we start with the function library? Okay, I think I have a plan. Medics. Then move to the anomaly. All cash coins to obtain orange function card. Or a random function card. Random. Enemy level up. And this improves snipers. Oh, no, 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 you're dying, you're dying, you're dying. Please don't be dying. Okay, she's not dead. Just about barely, though. Upgrade. Trading area. Now we get... Okay, shield from the specialist. Another trading area, because why not? No, fuck, I don't have the coins. Why would I do that? Anomaly. One function card. Hash rate stacking. This one. And I can go to the conflict zone if I want to. And I do want to. Persicaria, you do some healing. Just like that. No, not you. You take care of the artillery. Can I get one more heal from Persicaria? I can. She just healed on her own accord. That's perfect. Recovery. Upgrade. This... No, that's maximum level. Upgrade this one. And now boss time. Facing against Faith yet again, but now I have ultis locked and loaded. That's gonna make things a bit easier. Or maybe not. Can I just lift you up a little? I can. Heal. And damage. And done. Okay. It was a bit spotty, but we managed. And this special zone. Yep, ulti. Sure. Create some distraction. Teleport you out, so you have straight open shot. You have... Fuck, what's it called? Line of sight, LOS. And that should be an easy clap. And yeah, the longer a battle continues, the more debuffs everybody receives. So the battle ends faster. Makes sense. There we go. Professor, the challenging Dark Realm has been unlocked. You can switch over to it here. After selecting Dark Realm, the stage's interface will change to that sector's Dark Realm interface. Try exploring it. Okay, so Dark Realm has some additional... It's hard mode for a given sector, essentially. Makes sense. Some tutorial rewards. Achievement rewards. For construction. Oasis stuff. Can't upgrade anything. Oh, I can build something. DGC Bank produces digicoins. And I can move it. Perfect. Place the bank here then. And I can also upgrade it. Okay. Cool. I got a bunch of Dogecoin for that. Can I do some neural search? Not this one, not quite yet. One pool, one pool, one pool. Sure, let's pull once. Bummer. Oh well. And I think I'm gonna end it here. Sure. Zion. She doesn't have Life 2D yet. Probably when she reaches like 5 stars or something, she gains Life 2D. I don't know. What I do know, however, is that I'm gonna end it here. My fever is flaring up a little, so this stream is gonna be a bit shorter. But I did stream, and that's what matters. So, as always, outro, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this stream of the game? Do you have any suggestions? What I should do, what I should take care of? Are any of my dolls super good and I should be focusing on them? Are any of the dolls that I'm using not that good and I should not be focusing on them, or anything else? Tell me so in the comments. No spoilers for the story, please. If you do want to talk spoilers, Discord is here. Link on the screen, also in the description. You can join it. There's a gacha channel where you can talk about Neural Cloud to your heart's content, and other gachas, of course, as well. And at the last moment, some bot arrived to the channel. And let's report you for spam. And, of course, the other one as well. There we go. Perfect. What next? Comments. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if disliked it, but tell me why so I can improve. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of future streams and anime-related content that I'm gonna be releasing as soon as I get better, because I'm still very much under the weather. I stream various gachas, and I make videos, reactions, commentaries on stuff like not Azure Lane. No, not Azure Lane. Arknights, Prelude to Dawn, Symphogear Axis, what else is there? Madoka Magica, Gundam Witch from Mercury, Tensei Shitaraken Deshita, and Management of a Novice Alchemist. And of course streams, I already said that. Support the channel if you want monetarily, Patreon, Throne, stream elements, all of that is down in the description below. On Patreon for $10 a month you get early access to non-seasonal shows like Madoka, like Symphogear, and for just $1 you get a role on the Discord and a place in the credits. On Throne you can pitch in directly towards my purchase of better gear, better software, stuff like that, and on stream elements you can give me a one-time tip if you so wish, if you deem me worthy of that. And if you want to support the channel but don't want to spend the money, share my content, spread the word. It helps the channel an awful lot and costs you absolutely nothing. And with that, that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, you guys do all the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers!